Hello, and welcome back to another segment in excerpts from a spiritual ascension. Today, I want to talk about being chosen. So, that word is kind of thrown around a lot on YouTube, on the internet, and I wanted to kind of clarify a little bit about what it means to be chosen. So, first of all, if you are on an ascension path, you have chosen to take this path. Your soul decided, along with the divine or spirit or the universe, that in this lifetime you would choose this path. Okay. It's not for the faint of heart, so there are only a few who do decide, souls at that point, to take this path. So in that way, you are choosing, okay, your soul is choosing um, to take this divine path during this lifetime. And also the divine has chosen you to take that path, if that makes sense. Um, Everyone can't do it in this lifetime because there's those that need to come ahead to make a way for the rest. Okay. It's not anything about being above anyone else. It's not about being more powerful, more whatever. It's that we are among the first. So think of it this way. There was those who came from Europe to America at that one point, and there had to be those who went ahead to make way for those who would come later on. Okay. So that's kind of my example as far as choosing this path to go ahead of others. Okay. That's why the knowledge that you'll gain during your journey, however long your journey may be, my journey was 5 years, exactly, like exactly 5 years. Um, I was in preparation for it, I'm going to say 2017. I was told that I would be starting a new path, but I didn't actually know um, that I was on this path really till I was into it. But when I look back now, I can see that there was a distinct start to it. And then recently there was this distinct ending to it. And it kind of was on the exact month, 5 years later, exact day, 5 years later, practically. And that's what's kind of interesting. Along this pathway, we talk a lot about our um, soulmates. Okay, so they can come in many forms. I'm sorry, I was just outside. Mosquitoes are starting or what? Um, so along your pathway, there's going to be those who have decided before both of you were born, that they would come into your life at a certain time in order to help you along during that 5 year, I'm sorry, whatever your time limit is during your journey. So for instance, um, I'll give you one of my own examples. I A woman had booked a reading to do, for me to do a reading for her. And she had invited me to participate in something that she was involved in. So I traveled and I did go to her event, met her. We went to lunch with some of her friends. We kind of corresponded back and forth. When I ended up on this journey, um, I needed somewhere to go. And she was in the area, and I reached out to her, and she opened her door to me. for a time. So this person just happened to come into my life about, I'm going to say, 2 months before I actually needed her. And through my own intuition, and as you go along, your intuition is going to grow. I knew that I was supposed to go and be with her during that time. And also just knowing that when you're on this path, you're there to not only experience your own change, but to help other people with their change. Okay, so you're going to affect people in a certain way, and it's not always good, but don't take it wrong that you did something wrong. Your energy, as you mosquitoes are on me. It's just starting to get a little warm out now, and it just rained. So, and I live by water, so I think they're starting to come out. Anyway, um, just know that you're here to change others along your pathway too. So some people won't take that well. And it's not that you tell them or that you boast to them, that you never mention to them that you think you're chosen or anything. That's something, if you believe that you're on this path, there's no reason for you to tell anyone um, that. Like, it, the divine knows it, and you just do the work that you're here to do. Okay. Um, I had wrote down some notes. I think I got everything. Um, yeah, I think I got everything. But just know that you chose this pathway along with the divine. Okay, there was an agreement, a contract for you to come here in this lifetime and take this journey. And again, it is not an easy journey at all, at all. And as I go along, I'll tell you more and more about my own experience. But just know in the end, like, you are given back anything that you've lost along that journey, like tenfold. And you're going to have a beautiful life at the end. Okay? So I'll leave it here for this excerpt. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to spend time with me talking about your own experience, the link to book time with me is below. Also, I have courses on the Spiritual Ascension, and that link is also below. Okay, I'll see you next time.